Welcome back to West Ham Irons United for the player ratings show. Yes, it's just off the bat. The game finished about an hour and a half ago. West Ham United 3, Southampton 2. We've got Europa League football, Matt.
Was it? I was going to say, was it ever in doubt? I must admit, I was nervous this morning, but 3-0.
Yeah.
The lads turned up, got it done. No worrying about nerves. No worrying about other teams doing us favours. Straight in. Got the job done.
Yeah, massive. Neil, come on, you Lions. Neil's proud of the boys today. What a season. Will it be on time? I believe we were pretty much on time. What a season indeed. Look at the. Oh, I can never say this right. I'm going to say Fornals. Look at Fornals. Fornicator, that's it, Fornicator. Daniela, give all a 10. We will see what Matt says. I hope you are well, fresh builder, Trev Tube, and a clean sheet. Get in, indeed. Lawrence has been with us all day today on my shows, on Irons United shows, so hope you are well, Lawrence, as well. But yeah, cracking win, and we will get straight we will get straight on in with the ratings. Then I'll start with Lucas Fabianski.
So, Fabianski, he made, especially in the first half, like a couple of really big saves when it was at 0-0.
Yeah.
You know, if one of them had gone in, I mean, one of them he didn't actually save it. I think one of them he closed the angle down. I think Benrahma put it wide. But then the second one, he did make the big save. We thought it was offside and it wasn't. If he hadn't made them saves, the game could have been very, very different. So I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought, he wasn't even expected to start. He had a late fitness test, proved himself fit, and he made some important saves that keeps in the game to show that he's still, even at 35, he's still got it in him, and kept us in the team, the team in the game for a long period of time until we got the goals in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that, I think it was Carl Walker-Peters was the first one. I don't know, it was like his hip or his hand that just got it, a vital save, and that would have been 1-0. They could have scored 2 goals before we scored 1. They had some couple of great chances, and Fabianski was in the way. So fantastic from him. Steve, great season. Anton, hope you well. I literally saw you about 4 minutes ago. Lawrence, 9. So 10 from fresh fielder. Right, I feel like some people are just going to go 10. We'll just have to wait and see. Trev Tube, 9. Fabs, 9. Mark is very drunk. But Irons, oh, for goodness sake, it didn't take long, did it? It didn't take long. I'm not even going to read it out. 9.23, I'll say, for 2 decimal places. Pete says clean sheet 10. Lucas 8. Yeah, got to be 9. A 10. He kept us in the game. And Lawrence says his kicking from goal is suspect. Yeah, it is. But I mean, he made some crucial saves in there as well. So a good performance from him. So we'll move on out onto the right hand side then with Vladimir Soufal.
Surely this man's got to be a shoe-in for Hammer of the Year. Like, he has been unbelievable. He has been Mr. Consistent for the entire year. Like, I don't think he's ever had. Even when his standards have been bad, it's still been a good game. It's just not been as good as it's been. Like, I think Vaclav said once that when he came in, they either called him, was it? I think it's RoboCop. I think they called him back at Slavia. That was his nickname.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He gets a 9. He gets a 9 today.
Yeah.
I can't really think about faulting for anything. Got the assist for the second goal. For Fornals' second goal. I think he finished joint on assist with Cresswell as well.
I liked it. I liked it on the commentary as well. And the man on commentary said that Soucek was given the choice if he could pick one player to come from West Ham from Czech Republic. He picked Vladimir Soufal. I thought that was really good. Obviously, he's came and he's got to be given that Hammer of the Year award, in my opinion. Loads of people in the chat, 50 people watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new around here. Fo's in the house. I hope you're well, Fo. We're going on a European tour. Anton 9, 10. Right, I feel like Freshfielder's going for a clean slate of 10s here. Pete Soufal 9. Pete says 10. 9.8. Okay, 10. At least she, corrected and put in the 10. Caden, see, Matt, you weren't on the show when Caden bought in ishes. It was just me and Anton where I said 7 to 8 ish. We'll see if Caden brings in any of them tonight.
Wow.
Soufal, what a player. Another 9, half man, half machine. But yeah, fantastic.
You're saying
player.
about the issues. Luke actually brought in a point on when we done Plays Rain the other day. Luke actually gave out 7.5. I was like, I'm hosting today. Luke, you're giving the scores out. And he's like, no. I was like, no, you said 7.5.
Oh yeah. Thanks very much for Luke for covering on Thursday night. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, for goodness sake! I tell you what, we put it out here now, Matt. We put ourselves out there that we don't want these points and issues, and they just keep coming at us now. But anyway, it's the end of the season, so it's the last we're going to see of the 0.654s for a little while. But we'll move on into the central defence, and we'll start with the big man, Craig Dawson.
He had another solid display. I think I said with Stell in the preview last night that I don't know what it is, but they just seem happy. Like Dawson and Ogbonna seem happy playing together. And Dawson plays considerably better alongside Ogbonna than whether it's Diop or Bowen. I'll give him an 8. He was actually quite calm at times, I think, in the first half and the second half. A couple of times where we had a bit of pinball going around in the box and you're thinking, oh no, and he just sort of come along and calmly got rid of the ball, put it out for a throw-in or out for a corner or passed it back out up the pitch. It was solid. It was actually a very good game for him. And he's slowly, since Ogbonna come back in, he's slowly getting his performances up again. He finished the season quite strongly.
Yeah, fantastic. Yet again, I thought he put some really good headers, clearances away, and did a really good job in that, as did most players in a professional performance. That's for sure. Here we go. We are going on a European tour. Let's scroll up. Everybody's in the chat today. 7, Dawson 10. I thought it was quality. I agree, Anton. Dawson 8, 7, 9, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, there's a range between 7 and 10 here. Foe 7.5. 8, agreed. Dawson seems more composed with Oggy next to him. Yeah, he definitely does. And more 8s are coming in. Where's Stell gone? I don't know where Stell's gone.
Stell, his phone died in the stadium, so he wasn't even on the review after the game. Apparently, he had two power banks, and they both died as well. So I don't know what Stell was doing on his phone in the stadium. He used up all his battery.
I don't know. Right. 8.9088808080. There we go. David is one step ahead of us, but we're going to get onto him now. Angelo Ogbonna. Yeah, this is probably Stell's at the pub. He probably might be. But we'll move into his partner that has come back in and helped Craig Dawson out massively, and that's Angelo Ogbonna.
Again, you know what? Like I said with Dawson, he had a very, very composed, very professional game. You know what? And I think Ant made the point. It might have been Ant or Dan made the point in the live stream when Danny Ings came off that he didn't really get a sniff at all game. So for both of them, Dawson and Ogbonna done really well to keep him quiet all game. Again, I'll probably give him the same to Dawson. I'll give him an 8. I thought the pair of them were very, very good, and they got a clean sheet. You know, we haven't had a clean sheet in a little while. So to end on a clean sheet as well was probably nice for the defence.
Yeah. I mean, it was a very professional performance, and I'll keep coming back to it. And we defended really, really well. I mean, there were moments where we were kind of under the cosh a little bit, but I thought we handled it the best way we could. That is for sure. But yeah, pretty good. Right, let's dive into the comments then. Right then, so David is going Ogbonna at 9. Stel being sent to prison again. Ogbonna 10. Stel's phone died, like his tech knowledge. We'll get onto that in a bit. Little 8, 9. Oggy had Ings in his pocket. Trev Chew says, one of Stel's power banks was a backpack petrol fueled. Anthos reckons he's had a few too many pints. Oggy 8, 9. Folks, don't they have phone charging ports in the VIP box for Stella Suwaku? Well,
apparently not.
He wasn't up in the VIP box, but he probably wouldn't know how to work it anyway. Oggy 9.01 9. Oh, Anton's changing again to 9. He's changing it again to 9 point lots of zeros and 1. Oh dear. 8.3. Oh, they're just taking the mick now. They're just taking the mick.
You know what? It's the end of the season. It's the last one. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. We'll go with it. We will go with it. Yeah, we are all going on a European tour. We'll move on then to the left back position. I thought he looked a little bit vulnerable, but it's time to rate Aaron Cresswell.
You know what? He had a good game, but he was probably, I think, the busiest of the defenders. I think Armstrong, I think, gave him the run around a few times.
Yeah. And I think it was Walker Peters down on that side as well.
Yeah, he had a busy afternoon, Cresswell. But saying that, he was still solid, he was still reliable, didn't concede a goal. You know, if he did get beaten, he had Ogbonna alongside him to help him out. I'll give him a 7. You know, I think for him, that's capped off a brilliant season. Yeah. I think it's his highest assisting season.
Yeah. He's looked a little bit vulnerable in the last couple of weeks. But I mean, he put some fantastic balls in the run now. I thought, and so did Jared Byrne for that matter as well. But yeah, he got caught a couple of times in the first half. But Matt is giving him a 7. Steve says Cresswell a solid 7. Lots of 7s coming in. Freshfield has gone for his 10, 8, 7, 8, £6, 6.99.
£6.99.
Cresswell 10, 7.5. Cresswell 7. Yeah, as you said, wraps off a fantastic season for that man, Aaron Cresswell. Both offensively and defensively, I think.
It's been his best season in a long time, and I think there was a comment there. Someone said, Anthos, just to think he was finished before Moyes got hold of him. Yeah, there was a lot of people at the start of the season saying we needed to get a left back in because Cresswell and Masuaku between them weren't good enough. But I don't know what Moyes has done. He sort of got in and got Cresswell to adapt his game a little bit. Don't commit Sofa forward all the time now. And he's looked a lot better for it. You know, his set piece delivery's been fantastic this year, playing off that style of getting balls in the box that we've adapted to. And it has been his best season in a while. But yeah, I'll give him a 7. I think he was the worst of the defenders, but I don't think, you know, they had a couple of chances, Southampton, but for the most part, it was quite comfortable. I think probably fair result.
We'll move on then. Yeah, we will move on then into the midfield, and we will start with the Czech man, Thomas Soucek.
I'm sort of tossing and turning. I'm not doing the points. I don't care if everyone else is doing it. But I mean, he had a good game. He had to match his energy in the midfield, and he'd done that, getting up and down. Thanks to Rice sitting alongside him, he could get further forward. He was unlucky. He had a couple of chances. I think there was one in the second half. He had that header from not very far out, and he just couldn't reach it. I think if he'd scored that would have rounded the season off for him. I'll give him an 8. I think 8's fair enough. I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, he did it right in the midfield, and we haven't dropped below 7 yet, which is good. But we'll just have to wait and see what Matt gives the rest of the players. But yeah, another decent performance for him to go. Obviously back alongside his favoured partner in Declan.
You're right there, Jake. Jake seems to have lost his sound. Is he back? There we go. He's back.
Right,
he's back.
Right, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. It said someone's muted me, whether that was me or whoever, but I don't know. Anyway, 8, 9, 8, 7, 8. Soucek 7 today. 8, 8. Soucek 9. He was, and says he was top notch. He allowed Rice to play freely. A short 9.5. There. 8.95. 7. A good potato salad. 8. Soucek 10. 10. Yeah, we're going for 10. But we will move on then. Quite a few high ratings. He got a goal today. The next man, he got a goal, getting to round off a season of a very, very good season, and a well taken finish as well. But let's rate Declan Rice.
I'm only giving out 2 of these ratings today, and he's getting one of them. He's getting a 10. Declan Rice. I thought he was absolutely brilliant today.
Yeah.
He ran that midfield.
He's getting a what? Sorry, did you say 10?
Both. Yep, I said 10. He's getting a 10.
Oh, someone else is getting a 10 as well. Can guess who that is? That's the second or third 10 we've had on there. I think Lingard's had 1 or 2.
Not been many.
Oh, get in. There we go. No. There we go. A 10. Explain then. Come on. Midfield. He was superb.
He ran the midfield. He gave defence cover. I think Dan made the point during the watch along that, he's only made 30 fouls this season in 31 games. He averages less than a foul a game playing as a holding midfielder in front of the back 4. That alone is like insane. And then he just finished it off, didn't he? That goal at the end. Charged down and Fornals put it in his way. And he just gave the keeper the eyes, didn't he? He opened up his body and then buried it inside the near post. But he dictated that midfield today. He really did. And, it was the icing on the cake. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll give him a 10.
Yeah, fantastic. And us, yes. Right, 10. Yes, 10. Fantastic from him. Let me just put that back out there. But yeah, fantastic performance. Let's see if anybody else is giving any 10s. Let's scroll right up. Rice 8, 9. Anton today, no questions. 10. Fresh Fielder 10. To be fair, Fresh Fielders rate everyone a 10. 9, 10, 9, 8. Oh god, we're going down. 10, 9, 8. I need to find a 7 now. 9.5, 9, 9 plus. That's a new one. 9 plus.
9
Everything's
plus.
coming in now. 7.64. James wants to change his to 9.98. 10.1. Oh, that's breaking. That's breaking the curve. That is 10.1. But he deserves it. Fantastic performance today. But I've got a sneaky suspicion this man will also get a 10, but there's only one way to find out. If I can find his video, let's rate Pablo Fornals when I can find it. I must be going deaf. Deaf? No, blind. Where is Pablo? There he is.
Yes, mate. Yeah, the other 10 is Pablo Fornals. We've always said he's had the work ethic, and the critics he've had this recently have been. There's old Moisey again for it again.
There he is.
The only critics he's really had recently is, people said maybe about his decision making in the final third or his finishing, and he got them both right today to add on to the work ethic and the defensive.
Look at him.
I think you said it's weird. I said in the review, I said, he came in as like a creative number 10, and he's turned himself into like a box-to-box disruptive playmaker. He does everything. That's what Moyes loves him. He's exactly what Moyes. He's a dream player for Moyes because he will do the stuff going forward, but he'll also do all the hard work and the grafting and the tucking in, getting defensive, getting stuck in. And today he just capped off. You know, he finally found them those scoring boots, and then got himself an assist at the end for us as well.
Yeah, so, Anton's uploaded loads of pictures of him. Look at that picture. Look at that face. Absolutely fantastic from that man.
And
I think he's got 5 goals now this season. 5 goals this season, and two of them came today. So nearly half of his goals in the whole season came in today's 90 minutes.
And of course, he announced, was it yesterday? He announced that his girlfriend's pregnant as well. So
yeah,
he scored 3 times this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's take some comments then, and let's see if anybody else has given a 10 apart from Fresh Fielder. Oh, loads of 10s. I can see him already. The other 10, I presume. Indeed. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Guess what? Another 10. Oh, Mark's gone for a 9.5. Pablo Fornals 10. You are a complete player now. A well-deserved 10. 5 goals and 4 assists this season. I believe he had 1 assist today and 2 goals a day. Absolutely perfect from that man. But we will move on then over to the next man. Did all right today, I thought. But we will now give him a rating. Jarrod Bowen. I just thought, oh no, he came on as a sub, didn't he? I thought, oh no, he came on as a sub, but no, he did start.
No, he did start. Quite controversially, I think, to be honest. Nothing against Bowen. I just thought, you know, he came in for Benny, and I don't think Benrahma actually done anything wrong, to be perfectly honest. I thought he had a good game for the 60-odd minutes, whatever he played against West Brom the other night. But Bowen come back in, and it was a brilliant bit of skill to essentially set up the first goal. You know, he juggled the ball through a couple of players, had a good shot, saved, blocked, got the rebound in. Always a threat on the counter with his pace, you know, making sure that Southampton couldn't press too high up the pitch, giving an outlet. And I'll give him an 8. I thought this was one of his better games recently. I think a couple of games he started recently, because of the way the opposition lined up so deep with no interest in going forward, it left little space in behind for him. He couldn't make the most of it, but the game was much more fluid and open today. Southampton came looking to try and, you know, they turned up to do their part and had a go, and it left space for Bowen. It meant that he was much more effective than he's been recently. So I think 8's fair.
I agree. Both season stats, 8 goals and 5 assists. Those goals have racked up. I always thought, crikey, he actually scored 8 goals. A very good return. Let's have a look at some comments then. A perfect 10 is reserved. Bowen okay with an 8, 10, 8, 7. I thought he did okay. 8, 7.5, 7. Effective today, says Anton. 8, 8.985. Bowen, nice skill, couple of chances, solid 8. Yeah, 8 seems to be the trend, 7.5 and 8 to finish off from Crazy Cole there. Yeah, very another good performance, but we will see whether let's see whether this man will get a lower rating. Will he drop down below 7? We would just have to wait and see in just a second. Let's rate Jesse Lingard.
You know, again, you get lots of energy. I think he had a bit, again, like Bowen, I think had a bit of a better game today. There was more space for him. But again, they were sort of trying to mark him out of the game, Lingard. Everyone sort of clicked on and don't give him that much room. But at least this time, you know, Bowen and Fornals did make use of the space that Lingard was giving by getting sort of doubled on. I give him a 7. I don't think it was his best game, but I don't think anywhere near his worst game either.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just laughing at this coming. WB. Glad Jake. Glad there if you laughed last time, buddy. Oh dear. Yes, I don't quite look like Luke. Oh dear, but I find that a little bit funny. Lingard 7. We are going to give him plus. We're going for the plus again. 7 plus. Fresh Fielder says 10. 8, 7. I need a 6 now to go in with it. 7, 7. Bit quiet again. 7. Messi Lingard 8.981. Lingard 8. Honestly, so some of these now because they know we don't like the points and the issues and the pluses. They just keep on coming
for it,
and they just going for it. That is for sure. But we will move on then in the side to our.
And Jake has, I don't know, kicked himself off the chat, or has Jake's laptop just died? Jake has unfortunately disappeared, lads.
But don't panic, because I'm here.
I don't know what he's done. His laptop's died fine. Or something.
It's fine. I'll cover until he comes back. Where were we then? We were on Lingard.
We've just done Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, cool. I don't know if you've seen his season stats. 9 goals, 4 assists in
16 games.
16 games. So
can't knock it, mate.
You can see how effective he has been in this season. And I think as well, Matt, what he does is he pulls a lot of the opposition players out of their position, allowing all our other players to get forward. And I think you've kind of seen that in more recent stats because they've got, goals throughout the team, all that sort of stuff. You've got Fornals contributing to goals, Bowen contributing to goals, Antonio contributing to goals, Soucek contributing to goals. So it's an absolute no-brainer. And I personally gave him an 8, mate, because I think he is effective even when he doesn't score goals and do assists. And I think we as fans just look for that. That's what we look for when you see a player like Jesse Lingard, because he had such an impact in scoring goals and creating opportunities. I mean, if you look at the game, he's heavily involved as well in all of the goals from the build-up. And I think I seen someone talking earlier this season about pre-assists. I mean, I've never heard of that, but pre-assists. So
the the assist.
Yeah, basically assisted the assists. And I think he's always heavily involved in all of the goals. Anyway, so that was Jesse. Who's up next? Where are we? Have we done?
Next would be the only one of the front of the attackers
Antonio.
left. Antonio.
Let me find the video and see where that is. Oh my gosh, where is it? Let's time to rate Antonio. There you go, Matt.
I don't know. He does it. You know what you're going to get from Antonio. You get plenty of running. He'll hold the ball up, try and make the ball stick, bring people into play. Went off with some sort of foot injury. I wasn't quite sure what happened, but I could see him. They had a picture of him sitting on the bench, and they were strapping a lump of like an ice pack to the top of his foot. So, not sure what that's about, but he'll have the summer to heal up. I'd probably give him a 7. It was one of them. He didn't get much in the way of chances himself, but like you said with Lingard, it's his presence up the pitch gives everyone else room and gives them a chance to get on the ball.
Yeah. I think he's extremely effective in his play. I'm going to hand it back over to Jake. I think we've got him back in. If we have, then we'll let you continue. Jake, you back in?
Yeah, what's going on there? I was literally pressing comments, all of a sudden it just blanked out. But anyway, thanks very much.
You were doing a still. I'll see you
later. Yeah, right. Where were we? Antonio. 7 for Antonio. 10, 7, 7.5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Matt, just to round off on Antonio, thought he did all right. And when he went off, we realise how tough it is for these players to hold up the ball and keep hold of it, because he's so effective at that.
It is, especially in the way that we play. Moyes essentially made the tactic of, it's not necessarily always long ball either. It's just, he wants to play off of the target man. Like he wants, even if it's into feet with his back to goal, to hold it up to link up or run down the channels and make some space for someone else. But it is very hard to do what he does, and Moyes has done very well in essentially, really since Project Restart, converting him into this sort of target man that holds the ball up. But I said it was a hard game. He didn't get many kick-up chances today, but he's still done well bringing the rest of the guys into play. And of course, he went off with injury. I said, I don't know what the injury is, but I said they showed on the TV that he had a nice pack strapped to the top of his foot. I think a 7's fair enough.
Yeah.
He done the business of the West Brom game.
Yeah, I don't think we'll hear anything about his injury now, really. We might hear hints, but obviously the season's over. I don't think he's going to play in the Euros. So
go off to Dubai or wherever he's going, or Maldives, or go sit on a beach for a couple of weeks in Antonio and rest your foot up.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Poor Antonio, 7.2. Foes back with a 7.2 rating. Freshfielder never had these problems on the Eurovision Song Contest. I know, I apologise, but these players got more points than England did in the Eurovision Song Contest. Whatever the hell that is. I mean, I saw we got 0 points.
I think Antonio's got more points than his driving licence, hasn't he?
That's a good one. No idea what the Eurovision Song Contest is, but I just saw we got 0, so we couldn't have done too well. Antonio, 7 as well. He just causes defences a lot of problems. He definitely does. That is for sure. But the man that came on, which some people say should have started, but let's have a look at Saeed Benrahma.
I just put that comment up. I was like, see you later, Lee. Ben, it's hard for him when he comes on for these sort of. He needs a while to get into the game. And by the time he came into the game as well, Benrahma, it was by that point we was basically, the second half. A lot of it, we just shut up shop the second half, didn't we? We weren't as attacking as we needed to be because we knew that we got the 2-goal lead now. It's in our hands. We don't want to go too gung ho. He had that chance when he put it into the side net in. Maybe should have pulled it back for someone else. Made sure that Southampton couldn't just completely overload. Being up the pitch, keeping himself on the ball, meant they couldn't just throw everyone forward. They knew there was problems if they overcommitted. I'd give him a 7. I thought he had the same sort of similar impact to what Antonio did when he came on for him.
Yeah, he did
I thought he was a bit unlucky not to start though.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with a 7 there. Let's dive into the comments then and scroll up. David's giving Benrahma a 5. Freshfielder, Benrahma didn't do much, but he's still getting a 10 in Freshfielder's books. Benny 6.5. Here's a new one. 6. I expect that's meant to be a full stop, but 6,21++ smiley face. I like that, Pete. 6.9. I didn't even know Benrahma came on. Well, he didn't do much to catch the eye. That's for sure. 6.5. 6. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Suited for Kilmarnock. That 10. West Ham 6. That's a bit harsh. 6. Oh, Kent was at the game today. Just got back from the game. Fantastic day. At times felt like there was 60k and they're not 10. Yeah. I said when the players come up, I said this is pretty much the atmosphere that we met with 60,000 in there, but just with 10,000. But it was good. It was definitely good to see fans come back in as well. And Daniela's giving Benrahma a 7. So me and Anton decided, because Noble and Diop weren't on the pitch at the same time, we're going to merge them together, Matt. So Noble and Diop together. Let's have a little look. I'm Noble and Diop. Right, I'll play this.
Honestly, I mean, what are we giving them an actual rating? Like, I don't remember Noble touching the ball. I'm going to be honest. I don't really. I think Diop may have touched the ball more than Noble did. You know, I don't think Diop even touched it. I think Diop came on for like a minute. He didn't do anything.
A minute at the end.
He came on for like a minute at the end for Rice, which was a strange one. I didn't see why he took Rice off for the sake of a minute. I honestly thought he was going to come on for Noble, to be honest.
Yeah.
For some like crazy Moyes tactic, we'll bring Noble on for like 10 minutes to short it up, and then the last minute we'll take him back off and put Diop on. I mean, look, I haven't got rated down for either of them, but I'll give them a 7. I think that's the lowest rating I've given today, so they can combined have a 7. Like,
yeah, we'll give them a 7.
No, I mean, no, we'll come on to shore it up, and they didn't really get any chances after he came on. They had that one just before he came on that was the goal that disallowed for offside. I don't think they got anything after the minute Diop was on the pitch either, so they can have a combined 7 for 2, like not really doing anything. It was just Moyes. To be fair for Moyes, it was just a tactic of let's just doubly make sure that we don't give anything stupid away here because we knew it was in our hands.
Yeah, I like that. Diop 7. I like that. That's like quick on the spot. Well done, Trev Chew. Noble and Diop 26. Nope / Diop 6. Noble 10. Mr. West Ham. Noble and Diop 6.9. Noble Smile 10. Yeah, I know. Bless him. But we will move on into the gaffer then. Let's rate the man, David Moyes. I mean, we can do off the season as well. That means he's getting a 10 straight away, but let's have a look at David Moyes. Come on then, Matt.
I'm just sitting here thinking, to be honest. It's like, I did say I was only giving about 2 10s, but I think I might actually have to give him a 10, to be honest. For just the way, it's just, you know, I sat here saying, he shouldn't have played Fornals. I sat there last night saying I'd have dropped Fornals.
He's just there. He's just.
And he peaked Fornals, and he showed you why we sit here and he's the manager. Fornals scored 2 goals. He got the tactics right.
Yeah.
He got the mentality of the players right, because that's always the thing with West Ham. We're like, what West Ham's going to turn up. He managed the situation well. You know, once it was 2-0, the second half, we didn't go gung-ho, we didn't overcommit. And then, like I said, at the end, he brought on the holding midfielder and another centre-back just to really shore it up. And look, if you look back as well, as I said, it's a 6th place finish, record points total. All that was on the line today, and Moyes kept his cool and went out there, said to the players, this is what you've got to do, and they got the job done. So I can't fault him today. I'll give him a 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we won 3-0. So there's nothing more to be said there. That is for sure. Let's take some comments then and have a look. Let's just have a look at some of these pictures first. There we go. Look at that picture. Look at David Moyes there. Lovely. Let's have a look. 23 comments. Let's scroll our way up. So Moyes 10, 9, 10. Here we go. David Cross. Moyes 10.9 out of 10, 8, 10. Manager of the season, say no more. I'll tell you what, Foes went scrap it. He's got to get a 10 today. No points in it. 10, 9, 10. Moyes 9, 10 if Champions League. David Cross was brilliant.
Frank Champions League, wouldn't
it? Yeah, absolutely fantastic guys that came on earlier on. 10. The Gaffer season gets an overall 9. Here we go. From a relegation dogfight to Europa League qualification. Steve says, Psycho Makavani was fantastic today. Fully appreciated. Yeah, that's all, Anton. Well done, Anton. Absolutely great work. Fantastic match day live today in 2 parts. For 2 parts because of one person.
Well, that you could you can blame Mr. Technology for that. There he is. We thought, he was in the stadium. Alf and him were both in the stadium. They both came on for their live streams on their phones. And somehow, on his phone, in the StreamYard, Stell decided that he was going to end the broadcast. just as David Cross was signing off, giving a thanks to all the fans for the nice comments and, for being on. Middle of it, Stell just decided, we've seen enough Lions United today. I'm just going to cancel the stream. Then he's texting us saying, I tried to come on, guys, but the link's not working. Yeah, because you cancelled the stream. He ended it.
Oh, dear. And then at that time was denying it. He didn't touch anything. I don't know. I don't know. Right then. So what are you going to give? What are you going to give Stell then?
Still gets a -1. Still gets a -1.
I put 0 in before you said that.
Never give him that one. Then a -1 for that.
Yeah. The system can go away. -1. Unless I've looked at any of you. Stella Arsuaku 10. What a gentleman. 10,000 down to 3K after seeing Stell. Oh dear. But overall, then we've rated one fan, so we've still got to rate the other 9,999 in there. What are we going to give the fans today?
They all get a 10 out of 10. You said yourself, you could hear it even at the start of the game. It didn't sound like it was only. It didn't sound like there was 10,000 there. It sounded like there was 60,000. Cheering them on from start to finish.
There they are.
Everyone was there at the end. You could see it as well in the Declan Rice celebration. All the fans were right down in front of him, and it's been a long time since we've seen that. Actually, just players get to sit and celebrate with the fans. And the fans were fantastic, and I think a lot of clubs have been saying that themselves. That Sean come on in the review and he said, you sometimes you don't know what you've got until it's gone. And, some people said about what the stadium's like, but, 10,000 people got back in there for the first time in 15, 16 months today. And they were all outstanding to a T. So fans get 10 out of 10.
Yeah. 11 out of 10. Let's have a look. 10, they were fantastic. 10, Claret and Blue Army. Fans were outstanding. 10. Fans, 9.9. 10,000 times 10. 1, and how many is that? That's 6. So what is that? 1 million? I don't know.
Yeah, it's 1 million from Anton. Yeah. Still gets -1 million.
-1 million. -1 million. That's something to say, isn't it? But yeah, we will give the fans a 10. Right, Anton's just stuck some pictures in here, so let's have a look. What's this? What's this? Oh, this is our European tour. Look at that. Look.
It's our European tour, lads.
Yeah. Oh dear, that's quality. That is. Declan Rice, Antonio.
Was Antonio's tweet, was it?
Antonio's tweet.
I think that's what they're saying. That's what this photo is.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see. Oh, wow.
That's what Antonio's
tweeted. That is.
Antonio's tweeted the European tour.
Oh, look who's there. Look who's there.
Is he actually here? Has he actually made it?
Is he here? Oh, he's not coming. Is he? Hey! Don't cancel the stream this time.
Yeah, don't end the stream.
I didn't do that.
Oh, I didn't do that. See, look.
It wasn't me.
He's just come on to defend himself.
It wasn't.
Look.
I can't hear him. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. I can't even hear him. What's he saying, Matt?
Was it anyone else? He's come to defend himself. He said it's not him. He wasn't him that ended the stream earlier. We were all sitting there and it just ended.
Let's have a look. He's on the tube. I can't hear what he's saying. He's on the tube. There he is. And he's frozen. He's gone. Oh dear. But anyway. He's gone. Is he back? He's gone.
He's trying to do it on the tube, and it's not going to work, is it?
No, because he's underground. Dodgy internet.
Yeah.
From Stella Arsuaku. But this has been. Let's have a look at what this is. This has been the West Ham Orange United player rating show. West Ham United 3, Southampton 2. We're all going on a European tour. Make sure you drop a like on that video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to my channel as well, if you would not mind. That's very, very nice, Anton. Subscribe to my channel, West Ham Official. Be greatly appreciated. Is that still back? Is he unfrozen? No, I don't think so. Oh well. Right then. Let's dive in here then.
Freshfielder said, what about the ref?
Oh, well, we forgot the ref. Atkinson, his name, wasn't it? My
He had a good
apologies.
game, to be fair.
Yeah, he did all right.
Martin Atkinson, he had a good game. I think I've said this before, and that when you don't hear about the ref, when you're not talking about the ref, he's had a good game. And in fairness, I don't think he had. I think he was. I don't want to say he was lucky, but I think he was lucky in the sense that there wasn't really many controversial decisions to make. It was quite a fairly played game. There wasn't much controversy, so he just had to let the game basically manage itself most of the time. He had a good game.
Yeah.
I give him 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Look at this. Fresh Fielder's not even giving him a 10. Ref passed all Matt's rules. Just a 9.
Yeah.
Just a 9. Scott says ref was decent. Let them play on. Missed the stomp on Antonio, but decent. 8 out of 10. Ref.
Didn't notice him.
Ref 10. Didn't notice him. Yeah. I agree. Linesmen were the best I've seen this year. From where I was sitting, that Soufal, that tackle on Soufal looked out of control and close to a red. 8 for the ref as well. But anyway, let's rate us then. Let's rate Irons United. Some people. Let's have me and Matt. There we are. Rate us then. Give us a rating. I think WP. Oh, he's back. Is he back? Okay. Connected. Oh dear. I can see him there. He's trying. He's trying to get back. Jam 10. Oh, is he here? Oh.
Is he back?
Is he back again? I don't think he is. Oh dear. Oh dear. Can you hear us though?
He's back in on audio only. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah. You're outside. You're off the tube now.
I can hear you.
I can't hear what he's saying. I can't hear what he's saying. Matt, what's he saying?
Let's get one.
There we go. Look, he's trying to defend himself now.
Let's get one.
Oh. No, he's frozen again.
He's frozen.
Oh dear.
He's 32.
Anyway.
He's not your 32-10, mate. He's not good enough.
No. Let's have a look. We put Irons United just under Jake's channel. Must try harder, amateurs. Oh dear. I love when he told their player to get up after tackling Soufal. Yeah, I saw that.
Can you hear me now?
Says,
can you hear me now?
Oh.
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, back again.
He's back again.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right.
Is he or isn't he?
Good, he dropped it. Yeah, go on. You're right. Yeah, can hear you.
I did not delete that.
All I heard there was I did not. I just turned on. I can't turn it on because it's because there's echo. But I did not. So I'm guessing it was I did not cancel the stream. Well, it wasn't me because I got sent the link. I didn't think the power.
It wasn't.
So we was all sitting there watching, and Stel was the one on his phone in the stadium, and he just come from the screen. Stream's ended. And we were all like, "What's going on?"
Nothing to do with me, lads.
Frozen again. Oh, he's back. We need a crowdfunding video to get Stel a new phone. Oh dear. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back.
It definitely was Stel. There was
Give me a minute and I'll
definitely was Stel. Yeah, it definitely was Stel. Anyway,
give me a minute and I'll be on.
And he's gone again. Stel deleted the stream, amateur, and he's frozen again, so he can't say anything on that. But I think we'll leave it there. Is he back? I don't know. But we will leave it there at 50 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel. YouTube.com/WestHam official. Subscribe to West Ham United as well. Let's get the likes up. We're on 45 likes and 99 people are watching. Let's get to 50 likes by the time this stream ends. Come on then, guys. Let's get the likes up. And any last words, Matt?
Get your passports ready, lads. It's European tour time. Going to Europe.
Well, hey, you reminded me, Matt. You reminded me. Get your passport at the ready because it's time to go on a European tour. Let's see if we got up any likes. Oh, 48 likes. Hey, 51 likes. There we go. 51 likes we've got there. So thank you very much to everybody on the video. Was that David Baddiel?
No, it's Jeff Goldblum.
Oh dear. Anyway, come on, you Irons. We'll be back very, very soon. No more player rating shows because that's it. That is the season done. Obviously, I think Anton will correct me if I'm wrong. The transfer shows will start soon. All of the signings we're going to be making, all of the money we're going to be spending. Oh, here he is. Hello, here he is. Right, update.
There he is.
I'm just coming on to say, I think everyone massively appreciates all the work you've done, Jake. You're a good young lad. You're very articulate in your point as well, and everyone really enjoys it, I think. So massive shout out to you, Jake. I think we made contact with you on Instagram. I can't even remember when it was. We tried to get you on the show. I think, am I correct in saying you came on with us first? Is that right? I think.
I can't hear you, Anton. I don't know what's going on. Matt,
can you hear me now, Jake? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Can you hear Matt?
Oh, it's me. Anyway.
Oh, he's lost his sound.
Oh no! Right, listen. I'll give everyone.
I can hear Matt, but
Matt, relay what I'm saying. On you go.
I'll say it again, and I'll. He was just saying thanks for you're very articulate, Jake. Thank you for all the stuff you've done for helping us. He was saying we contacted you first on Instagram. However long ago, he can't remember. You came on here first.
Is this one of the first channels he was on?
I think this might be one of the first channels you was on when you first came on. Well, Jake's muted himself now.
I think the internet's just breaking everywhere, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah. You guys were the first, so that was the best. So the first, not the last, but the first, which was the best.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are trying to. Oh yes, Jakey boy. Yes, Jakey boy. So, like I said beforehand, I mean, we still will be bringing you quite a lot of videos over the next little while. So, still will be back with the West Ham Weekly. I think what we might do is maybe continue the daily shows for a little while because there's going to be quite a lot of content coming out from West Ham. So, we'll be managing those shows. And then we're going to be discussing lots of things over the summer in preparation for the new year. Fingers crossed we will be in the stadium. And if we are in the stadium, we'll have different ideas of what we're going to be doing. We're going to have a European tour on our hands, so we're going to have a lot more content with that. We're going to be putting potential offers in place to specific people who come onto the channel, i.e. maybe him right there, about maybe some permanent moves or loan moves or little moves here, there, and everywhere, and see what we can do. But yeah, listen, you are part of the team anyway, Jake, so it's much appreciated. Matt, great work again this season. I mean, it's been a long season, but it's been a good season. So thank you very much for joining us. And then we'll try and evolve the player rating show come the new season, and we'll see what we can do. However, if we are playing twice a week for 6 months of the year, it might be a bit crazy. So massively.
Hello.
Here he is.
Right. Let's get at it.
Well, I was going to suggest.
I didn't delete the stream.
No, it's not deleted. It's not deleted. You ended it. You ended it.
Doubt it.
You finished it. You finished it.
I'd like to see evidence of that. Anyway, I've just come back from the stadium. I've just walked in. I'm very happy. Dinner's in the oven.
Are you allowed to do? Are you allowed to do a video later on? Are you allowed to do one?
Am I allowed to do a video? Am I allowed, mate? Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Anton, are you allowed to come out of your from under the stairs?
Can you even speak still?
he's had too many
still, mate. You missed.
Europa League. We're having a laugh. Europa League. We're having a laugh.
You missed Machiavelli. You missed Psycho.
Listen,
Psycho,
mate, I know.
Psycho was with us for 2 hours.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something that went down really, really well.
Yeah.
That went down really well. I'm not kidding. People were going, you had David Cross on? Yep. And you had Machiavelli? Yep. And I was asked by a certain ITK, Oh, did you get David Cross through Len then? No, got him through our own little links.
Whoa.
So anyway. Well, how I mean, you know, I caught snippets. So what was it like? What were they? I know this is a rating show, but you know, let's talk about anything, shall we? What were they both like?
Oh, anyway, this is like the rating / West Ham Weekly now. It's going to be another 3 hours.
Don't worry, Jake. I'm inviting you as a guest. If your dad allows you up a little bit later, you're on as a guest tomorrow night, by the way.
Am I?
Well, in the pre-game, David Cross asked if it was all right to swear. He obviously didn't tune us down.
He did, and then we introduced him to Jake, and he calmed down a little bit. But you know, I respectfully was trying to give him his place to say, "Listen, if you want to go, go." And he kept saying, "No, my wife is downstairs saying stay on," so he stayed. But he was quality.
Do the gardening or something.
Was it quality? I mean, obviously, you know. Now Stell's on. We've got another 90 minutes. Was it good? Did they? I mean, McAvenny we've had on a couple of times, but David Cross was fantastic.
Fair play to them. Like we spoke about current stuff, which was really good. If any of you haven't watched it, go and check out the Matchday Live Part 1 because Stell deleted ended the broadcast, so we had to do a Part 2 for the watch along.
How did I do that?
It's fine. It's not deleted. It's there. So go and check it out because we had David Cross, Psycho, and Frank McAvenny on. Matt asked questions. Jake asked questions. It was great. Everyone wanted to come on and speak to them. But they were really respectful, and at the end, David was just delighted to come on, wasn't he, Matt? He said he'll come on again in the future, so we'll maybe do a feature with him in the future.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Stell, what's your thoughts on the game, mate? I mean, you're at the stadium. Talk to us.
I won't lie to you. I won't lie. I did feel. I've got to be honest. I felt a little bit emotional. You know, going back there after a year and 3 months or whatever it was, and you know, the players coming out and singing the bubbles and it felt great. And you know what? The players were so up for the game. The first half, I don't know how you guys saw it, but it was just an unbelievable. I mean, for 10,000 fans, oh God, look at those! I mean, it ruins the picture, those two on each side, doesn't it? I mean, but you know, 10,000 fans to actually make the noise that they did, and it was great. It was great, and. I don't know what to say. Did I shed a tear? I didn't shed a tear, but I felt like I've missed this. I think the first time everyone goes back, you're all going to feel the same. The feeling is I've really missed this. I've missed football. I've missed a day out of football, and it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You know, it was wonderful, and the team played really well. You know, I know they sort of slowed down a little bit in the second half, but we were 2-0 up. So what? And Fornals, what's all this shit about Fornals not being able to score? I mean, come on, people. You know. Sorry, Jake, I swore. I shouldn't swear in front of a young'un. I don't know what else to say. It was. Where's Jake gone? Have I offended him?
No. He's been having problems with his internet.
It was a great day out, lads. I don't know what else to say. It was a great day out. But anyway,
good. I said that earlier on. Myself and Matt and Jake were all saying that, you know, massive respect. I mean, the fans were sang loud and proud, and you know, it was tough to watch a couple of times because you knew that people were there, but you were happy that they were there because you were happy to know that the players and Moyes got a round of applause that they absolutely deserved. And vice versa, the fans deserved it back. You know, I mean, it looked like a great day out. I know it'll never be the same compared to 60,000, but it doesn't matter. Being in that stadium as part of a group of fans who love our club so much is just an absolutely amazing feat. And it's really good. And the reason I jumped on still just at the end there was just to thank everyone for all the, you know, watching with us along every video we've done.
It's been brilliant.
Season. Yeah,
it's been brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, likewise, mate. You know, without the people viewing, we wouldn't have shows, would we? So, you know, and their support for us and the banter and all the comments and the engagement is what makes this channel. You know, others can do the same, but you know, I'm not saying others don't mean it, but we really do mean it. We mean. When we engage with the people that are watching this show, it's because we want to genuinely do so, and that's what makes these shows different. You know, I don't know what else to say before I start crying. You know,
Oh God! Listen, still, I was trying to give everyone an update. So we know you're doing your weekly tomorrow, but I'm just trying to give people a little brief rundown for the summer. So I thought my thinking is that we probably will continue the daily this week, particularly because, because it's the last game of the season. We think there's going to be lots of stories breaking, etc., etc. We are going to be doing at least a video a day moving forward, because we're going to have a mixture of the dailies, and we're going to do a mixture of transfer shows. I think still, I don't know what your plan is for the weekly. Maybe we can even do a channel update. I think that's what people do with these videos, don't they? But I don't know what your plan is for the weekly moving forward.
Well, the weekly is going to end up becoming transfer weekly show.
Yeah,
really.
Right.
If anything, what I'm planning to do tomorrow, not that I've told anyone yet, but what I'm planning to do tomorrow is to maybe get half a dozen people on, you know, maybe Jake, Matt, all three of you, a few of the people that follow us, you know, maybe Happy Hammerette, Reese, Tony, Toby, etc., and just give me your snapshot of what's been your one highlight of the season. Yeah. And we'll just talk about that 5 minutes each and just bang, bang, bang. Because I'll be honest with you, I haven't planned a weekly show. I really haven't. You know, all I'll talk about is the West Brom game, the Southampton game, and not much else in between. Oh, and maybe a couple of the youngsters have been picked for the England squads, the under-20s, etc., etc. But, you know, I'll do something. I'll do something tomorrow night. I'll do something. Oh, and hello, Theo. I met Theo. Theo just turned up at the supporters club and went, "Hello, I'm Theo," and like, "Hello, mate. How are you?"
Still, another update is that I think we're going to try and do something for the Euros as well. I think we're going to do some content for the Euros, and in particular, we're going to do something related to the England-Scotland game. I've got a few Scotland fans willing to come on and do some stuff there, so we'll get some. I'll get some content for the Euros as well. Cool. And then, of course...
Just a quick point. All these people that are coming on our channel and going small club, we're probably bigger than you at the moment, so I wouldn't sort of diss us for being a small club. And everyone that does say small club is being automatically blocked, so you can go and small club it elsewhere. Anyway, carry on.
And then the plan for the new season, of course, is... We've got a European tour to contend with, so we'll have double previews, double reviews, double weeklies, double player reactions, double everything.
Jake, can you ask your mum if you're allowed to stay up after 9:30 so you can do a few previews for us,
and
mate?
Jake, are you willing to? We might have to go into negotiations still to bring on Jake full time.
Oh yeah, so long as he pays us the £200 a month fee, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Jake, you know what we think of you, mate. You're a star, you know, and if you can come on more often, then I think it's brilliant. Would be absolutely fantastic. The future of West Ham, this lad there.
Yeah.
Future of West Ham podcasts and all that sort of stuff. No, Ironclad. We're not going to Albania Ironclad because we're in the Europa League, not the Mickey Mouse. What that Spurs are in, not that Mickey Mouse competition. So we don't have to go. Apparently, the Europa League final is in Budapest. I'm on. We're on our way.
Richard, Jake's mum's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Jake's mum. What's your mum's name? Sarah. Happy birthday for tomorrow. So will he be allowed on? Of course he will. Of course he will. He'll be on tomorrow, Jake. Sorry, lads. This is meant to be a rating show rather than, you know. I'm happy. You can see I'm happy.
And then you... Oh?
What? I've extended it by an hour.
Yeah, very typical. Well, myself and Matt have been sitting here since 2 o'clock, mate. I've been sitting in a cupboard for 6 hours and 45 minutes.
Well, no, don't lie. You sit in the cupboard all day because your wife won't let you out.
I've been pretty much...
She said...
+1.
Well, I've been doing the hard work. I've been going to the stadium and watching a game. So come on.
Yeah, all right.
Anton, you get a favour, don't you? Every evening about 7:00, she allows the kids in to wish you a good night.
Oh, I don't believe
it.
Anyway. Jake, you want to take us through to the end and then
Sorry, Jake.
No, that's fine.
You know.
Come hide.
me and Matt will literally seconds away. Me and Matt were literally seconds away from wrapping this up at 45 minutes. But anyway, right then. So our like target was 50 likes. We're now on 69. Can we get up to 75 quickly? Drop a like on the video, subscribe, all of that jazz. Subscribe to my channel, WESTHAM Unofficial. Then ridiculously long URLs, but still, let me get one. YouTube.com, a lot of random letters and numbers.
honestly, how many times today? How many times today did Stell come on, his screen freeze with his mask on, and this is what we solved, eh? And then I said, Stell, show me the stadium. Show me, yes, Jake, yes. I said, Stell, show me the stadium. And this is what you saw when Stell moved the camera.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, let's get Jake. I think your mum should come on the show tomorrow as well. What do you think? There you go. That's that's the URL to remember.
Remember that.
Oh yeah, people, you can't forget that one, can you? It's easy.
Yeah. Stell, you missed it as well. We gave away a mug today, so Matt had to write down the numbers 1 to 100 on a bit of paper. And do you know how we gave it away? Do you know how we gave it away? I said, choose a number between 1 and 100, and the chat went wild. And Matt was like this. Oh no.
Oh dear. Did Ross Cordell get on to us about his shirt?
No, he's not come back to us yet.
No, he hasn't come back to us yet.
Right.
Well, we'll give him a deadline. If he doesn't get back to us by midnight, I'm taking the shirt. Oh,
Stell, it won't fit you, mate. It won't fit you.
I'm looking for a Ross Cordell, and I thought you said on there Ross Cordell, and I was looking that up. Is that some weird like anagram or something that you were putting up there? But somebody wanted to share. I was like,
no, that's the person's name, Ross Cordell. Right. Okay,
Right.
go on, finish off the show,
let's
Jake.
try
You've got
this.
30 seconds, otherwise we're going to go on to something else.
All right.
This channel needs to win a comedy. So
right, so we're on 71 likes. 4 likes we need, but anyway, drop a like on the video, all that jazz. Right, we'll be back. I've had enough of this. Let's go. Come on, you eyes. Come on, you eyes.
Oh dear.
You know, we do a show and then it just fizzles us out into laughing for half an hour. But anyway, come on, you eyes.
Come on, you eyes. Come on, you eyes.
Here we go. Daniela wants the shirt.
Well, Daniela, you got to win the competition.